guys, welcome back to Wix Fix. I hope you're having a fantastic day. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to add custom cursor animation. In a previous video, when I showed you guys some really cool classic editor websites, I stumbled across a website that had a really cool kind of custom cursor effect on one of the sections. And in today's video, I'm going to show you actually how to do this for your own website. Now, unfortunately, you cannot do this for an entire page, nor can you do this for an entire website. And that's because we're going to be using the HTML iframes for some custom embedded code. Now, if you wanted to have this on your entire website, then I guess you can technically have this little HTML iframe on every single section on every single page. However, I would probably recommend against it because I'm not quite sure this will help the load speed on your website. It makes it a really cool accent piece for certain sections, but having it everywhere on your website will probably slow down your website. Before this video, I'm going to show you two methods. The first one, we're going to be doing just a simple cursor replacement with an image. And the second one I'm going to show you is basically the same thing that we saw on the other website, and it's going to look like this. Now for both of these codes, they're going to be available on my website, so the link to that will be in the description below. And unlike my normal Velo videos, I'm not going to go line by line to break down the code, because if we look at this second one, it is super long and I do not want to go line by line with this one. So it's just going to be available on my website. But the first thing you're going to want to do is just come over to the add button. We're going to go down to embed, and we're just going to embed a widget. And for this one, we just want to replace the cursor with a frying pan with an egg in it for some reason. And so I'm just going to paste in the code and press update. If we take a look at the code, we can actually set the cursor to be whatever image we want it to be. However, this code example that I found, it was just a frying pan. So we're just going to leave it as that frying pan. But now we just kind of need to expand this widget to be as large as we want. We can have it be part of the full section if we wanted to. So I'm just going to expand it just like that. And now if we press preview, this whole section is going to have this frying pan as its cursor. But as you can see, the frying pan took up the entire screen. But if we add a button to this section and we press preview, we're going to see it has the frying pan, but as soon as we hover over the button, it's going to change to this cursor. So when you're designing your website, just keep this in mind that you're not going to have this cursor over every single element, because technically, as of right now, we are hovering over the HTML iframe and it's replacing our cursor. But as soon as we hover over the button, we are no longer hovering over the HTML iframe, we're hovering over the button. So the cursor goes back to default. Okay, now I want to show you how to add that animation that we saw from this website. Again, this is the code that is super duper long, so I'm not going to show you how to actually write it, but I'm just going to go ahead and paste it in just like that and press update. And now if I press preview, we're going to see that this section is completely covered by my dots with the cursor. Now, if you pay attention, you can still see my actual cursor, but it's kind of cool because every time if I leave my cursor still, the dots disappear. But as soon as I make even the tiniest movement with my cursor, the dots start appearing and following or trailing my cursor, which I actually really do love this effect. But let's say you don't like the colors. What you can do is come over to the code. If we scroll down a little bit, you're going to see a variable called variable colors, and you can set the primary and the secondary color. So for this example, I'm just going to use the Wix Fix colors, and if I preview it, you're going to see that we have the nice orange and our nice like very dark, almost black navy blue, and it looks really, really clean. If you use this on your website, you might want to be a little bit more subtle, similar to how Wendy did it on her website. You can see her secondary color is the same color as her background, so it really just makes that, you know, peachy pink color kind of pop a little bit more and just makes it seem a little more subtle and just looks a lot cleaner. So you might not want to use too abstract of colors, otherwise it might just be distracting, but I think Wendy did it really nice here where it's just super subtle and really clean. That basically wraps it up for the video today, guys. If you guys did enjoy, please consider giving this video a like and consider subscribing for more Wix content coming out really soon. Thank you all again, and I'll see you all in the next one.